shit looks so damn dark. Oh, that could be why. What's good? Aquarius, what's good? This is Joy Kimberly, bringing you your full moon partial lunar eclipse in Capricorn special. This is going to cover you till, I guess, whenever, because shit. Eclipse energy is very strong, and the energy itself is fluid. So for some of you, it could be for the next 30 days. For others of you, it could be 6 months, 3 months, 9 months, and definitely up to a year. Please keep that in mind. And you probably want to periodically come back to see, pretty much just to like update yourself on where you are with the eclipse energy. FYI. So, these messages may or may not resonate for you. If not, you should definitely check out your moon, your rising, your Venus, and or Mars signs. Venus and Mars are for love. Venus if you're a woman. Mars if you're a man. These messages may also be the people around you. All of my information will be below in the description box if you want to hit a sister up for a personal session. That's pretty much that. I've also added the link for donations if that's what you want to do. I've gotten several inquiries about where's the donation button. I mean, it's on my channel under the About tab, but hey, I made it easy for everybody. It's still there, but it's also in the description box below. My services, there's a link below for my site. If you can't find what you're looking for, email me, but I can tailor something specifically for you. That also goes for the tarot parties. Everything you need is down below. Like, it's really simple. Whatever you're looking for, you can't find, email me, we can talk. The purpose of the spread is to find out what's going on with the eclipse energy, how it's going to affect you, how it may affect you or the people around you, or how it could be the energies around you, etc. Really quick, we're adults and we curse here, so if that's going to bother you, you should get the fuck out. Now, you still here? Why you here? Get them kids up out of here too, because this shit is not kid friendly. I'm active on my account. Okay. BRB. That shit better stay still, that's all I'm saying. Alright guys, let's jump right into your motherfucking spread. Now, I've been doing these spreads the same way that I was doing the same way that I did the solar eclipse spreads and the Mercury retrograde spreads. So the way I did those was I cut the deck, I either split it into 3 piles and took one of the piles, combined them. The discard piles got combined, and that was your secondary underlying energy. The pile that I used is your primary underlying energy, and that's pretty much that. It's still a 10-card spread. As you can tell, we're using the Egyptian tarot spread. We will be clarifying with the Hanson Roberts because they've already said Libra wants that. So that's what we're going to use, Libra. We're going to do whatever you want to do, baby. It's your show. It's your show right now. Okay? Promise, I can't wait to move and set everything up so I can stop fucking with shit. Like, it's really annoying. Okay. Alright, guys. Let's motherfucking do this. Now, I need to know what the fuck's going on, because your secondary underlying energy is the 5 of Cups, but your primary underlying energy is the 5 of Pentacles reverse. First of all, you have 2 5s, so there's definitely some change happening. 5 of Pentacles reverse is your primary underlying energy, and so for some of you, you either allowed someone in out of the cold and you regret it, or somebody allowed you in out of the cold and they regret it. But I'm feeling like, oh fuck, I just heard Capricorn. God damn, you in this Capricorn Aquarius, what's going on? It's almost like I'm feeling the energy of, oh, I got one over on Aquarius. They don't even know, fucking suckers. That's the kind of energy I'm feeling. And so for some of you, maybe you're being duped. I mean, Jono said we're going to find out the deeper we go into the spread, but at the end of the day, this is the basic energy I'm getting right now. This is annoying as fuck. Alright, that's going to have to do. That's going to have to do right there, boo. And Mama Hot. Okay, so yeah. I really kind of feel like some of you regret letting them in or letting them back in. Because I feel like I'm letting you back in, and I know I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm going to do it anyway because I love you. And for some of you, you're just a sucker. And for others of you, you may feel as if, who else is going to love me? How about you love your fucking self first? That part. Underneath the Five of Pentacles reversed, you have the Knight of Wands. I really feel like you moved too quickly. That's what this card is telling me. And you didn't listen to your intuition when it was telling you that you should probably be pulling up roots on this Ace of Pentacles. You're not getting back what you put in. And there's a lot of stability there, but I feel like the stability is there because of you. And it's not like you don't know what the fuck's going on, or that something, not only is something being hidden from you, but you need to walk away from this situation or do something to change it. I kind of feel like for some of you, the cycle can be changed, but there's something that you have to do. And when you make the decision, you need to fucking stick to it. And also for some of you, you're going to be walking away from that because now you got the Nine of Pentacles. So, there's that. Underneath the secondary energy, you have the Five of Cups, then you have the Three of Cups reversed. This is that three-party energy again. Also, I'm feeling, though, that there were regrets because you haven't been happy in a while, but you were still sticking around trying to make it work, trying to be patient, trying to have temperance and balance everything. And the universe is like, but why? Like, what are you really defending here? What are you fighting for? What are you nurturing and why? And this is that fucking Earth sign again. I heard Earth, I heard Taurus, and I heard Capricorn. You're nurturing something that is either a struggle or it's a struggle to nurture it. Also, for some of you, it's just like it's a big ass burden that needs to be laid down. Like, you need to empty out the cups. And with the Seven of Cups here, it's almost like it almost makes it feel like you can't see clearly. That this is what you should be doing to the devil. And the toxic relation, like the energy is toxic, the relationship is toxic, the situation is toxic. You've changed yourself. Not changed. You have chained yourself to this situation when you should be extricating yourself from it. Like, you need to free yourself. And stop being afraid of what's next. You see the alligator, crocodile, whatever the fuck that thing is. Okay, look. You see it right there? For some of you, too, you could be afraid of, like, your significant other could have a dog, maybe? I kind of feel that energy, like, or if it's not fuck. If it's not an actual dog, they could have, like, dogs that, yo, I'm gonna call him a dog, baby, and we gonna handle this shit. But like, it could be one of those situations where they have people or they have family who will come and fuck you up, and you're trying to avoid that, or you're trying to avoid confrontation completely. So what you do is you stick around in the situation hoping that it'll work itself out, it'll get better, and it's just no and fucking no. Some of you could also be fighting over the dog and or a cat. Just FYI. Now, your first card placement is you, Aquarius. You have the Queen of Wands. some of you are being very bold and passionate when it comes to pursuing something. What that something is, John will say. But you're clearly looking at, and I feel like you've put your blinders on and you're looking at one thing in particular. Let's clarify it. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars, for the full moon partial lunar eclipse in Capricorn. We are clarifying the spread. Please give us clear cut, straightforward clarifiers for each card we decide to clarify, please. Thank you. Can I have 2 cards to clarify, Aquarius? One more card, please. Wow. Why by the deck you have the 9 of Cups reversed? Okay, so tell you what I'm saying with this shit. So your clarifiers, here we go with these fucking blood suckers. God damn. You have the Ace of Cups, and then the Knight of Wands came out inverted. It made me feel like when I saw the Ace, it's like you're pursuing your Ace of Cups. However, what you're not going to be doing is pursuing it with anyone, especially if you can't get what the fuck you want. And I really feel like this 9 of Cups is at the bottom of the deck because you're not getting what you want where you are, so you're about to go pursue it on your own. Especially if it has anything to do with self-love. And for a lot of you too, I feel like your main focus right now is you. Also with the Ace of Cups here, I also kind of feel like some of you may be thinking about getting back into something creative. But some of you could have something to do with flowers, because the flowers on the Knight of Wands, like, I can see them blooming. So you're either decorating with flowers, working with them exclusively. They could also be on patterns, anything, and it like whatever. It doesn't have to be live flowers. It can actually be, it can be anything. But there's definitely flowers around, or they're the main focus. Okay, so I also feel too, like with this Knight of Wands, that what y'all are doing is like the Knight of Wands is in and out with his energy, and so for some of you, you're probably doing that with this Ace. You're like, I want to feel this with you, but I don't know. So it's like you offer the cup and then you take it back. Then you offer it again and then you take it back. You offer it again and then you take it back. Or you could be thinking like, I want to offer it, but I'm not sure. But I think I should, but I'm not sure. And so for some of you too, this could also be a proposal of marriage. I kind of feel that. I feel like that's a small percentage of you. Okay, so the bottom of the deck you have the 9 of Cups, because then we have this other storyline. The 9 of Cups is reversed, and it's showing that because you're not getting what you want, I feel like you're stopping efforts, or you're stubbornly waiting for some type of change or some type of go sign before you I heard cut all ties. I'm fucking melting already. Hello? Bring my cup of water out the freezer, please. Cause your mama melting, girl. Now here you could be over-analyzing something, or for some of you, you could also have come out of one of those spiritual moments, like a hermit mode. Is like when you cut off from everybody and you think and you meditate and you think some more. Wait, baby, I want you to put it back. And then when you come out of it, you have all the necessary answers that you need to move forward accordingly. And when you do come out, I feel like you're going to be ignoring something, or you're not going to be waiting for something to come in anymore. And that something is, for some of you, it's a relationship. For others of you, it could be some kind of job or job offer that you were waiting on. Some of you could have also been waiting on some type of promotion. And you thinking, yeah, I'm not, after that hermit moment, like that hermit moment, you like, yeah, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna free myself from this shit, and I'm gonna offer my efforts and shit elsewhere. Your next card placement is your environment before the eclipse, which is essentially now. Queen of Swords. Very straightforward. I'm about to cut some shit out of my life that no longer serves me. It also tells me, too, that y'all are thinking very clearly, because at the end of the day, the Queen of Swords she's an air sign. Let's clarify that. Please clarify the environment before the eclipse for Aquarius. Two cards clarify the environment before the eclipse. Two cards to clarify the environment before the eclipse for Aquarius. Two cards to clarify. Wow. One more card to clarify the environment before the eclipse. Two more cards. One more card, please. Un more carte. One more card. Damn, y'all got a lot of fence riding energy. I can't lie. Like, your first card was the Eight of Cups, but it's inverted, showing that you want to swing that sword. I feel like it almost feels like you're like this, like you're halfway there, and you just waiting on one little thing to come in, and when it does, I feel like you're going to swing it. Three of Swords reversed. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Pentacles reversed. That's the drop it like it's hot card. And let's also point out very quickly how many Pentacles have already come up, y'all. It hasn't been one or two, just saying. Now, your clarifiers, you have the Eight of Cups inverted, and then you have the Three of Swords reversed. I feel like for some of you, you might want to try to forgive somebody, but it's like it doesn't even matter at this point. Again, I also feel like that could be why you're on the fence with leaving, because I feel like a lot of you are going to leave, and but what you're waiting on first is, you could be waiting on an apology, or waiting to see again if things turn around, if somebody comes clean about the shit that they've been doing. This three-party energy has been following y'all around for a while, just saying. And so for some of you, you could be waiting to see, are they going to choose you? Others of you, I feel you're going to choose yourselves, especially with the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is the drop it like it's hot card. You have not been honest with yourself, but I feel like you will finally be. And also, I'm feeling like for some of you, there was some type of spying. There was either some spying, or somebody posted something on Facebook and it was seen, and it was a screenshot. That screenshot either got sent to you, or you were the one who took the screenshot and you sent it to your significant other, possibly the earth sign, and you said, well, motherfucker, what's this shit? Excuse me, what's going on? And that's where your victory came in, because with the sun in the background, it makes me feel like, something was illuminated, and the victory comes in because you're having, like, this recognition, but it's also like, finally, I caught this motherfucker. Or, for some of you, yeah, no. That's the only energy I'm really feeling with that. It's like, finally, like, I can swing this sword without feeling any guilt or feeling like, well, maybe I should give them a little more chance, a few more chances. And you're like, nah, there's no hope here. The hope that you have here now, and it's more about healing, because this situation has drained the shit out of you, y'all. Drained you, and it's made you very weak. And so because of that, you're like, listen, once again with the Ten of Wands reversed, it's like, I have to lay this burden down because it is too much for me now. Like, I can't. And so you're going to take steps and make plans to do something different. That King of Wands really felt more like plans, though, just saying. The next card placement is what's being illuminated. You have the Ace of Cups. Listen, y'all. This shit is starting to take on a very distinct feeling and energy, and that is that it's about you. The song I'm hearing now is Jill Scott, One is the Magic Number, because it's all about you. Please play the song. Play the goddamn song, okay? Let me write it down, and I'll be sure to link it in the description box. Guess what my favorite color is? What? It's green. What you think? What you thinking? One is the magic number. Aquarius. Okay. Alright, let's clarify the Ace of Cups. I feel like the Ace of Cups is there, though. It's being illuminated because you're realizing that you need to be loving yourself. You need to feed yourself. You need to make yourself feel good, feel sexy, feel wanted, feel attractive. You need to be telling yourself all of these things. That way, the people who come towards you will reflect exactly what you're doing to yourself. Just saying. Can I have 2 cards to clarify what's being illuminated for Aquarius? 2 cards to clarify what's being illuminated for Aquarius. It's too many cards. Can I have 2 cards to clarify what's being illuminated for Aquarius? 7 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Here go your clarifiers. You have the Emperor, do what's right for everyone, and essentially you. And you have the 8 of Wands. And I also feel like with the 8 of Wands, it's that quick moving energy again too. And not for nothing, these cards are very similar to how you came into the reading, y'all. Okay, granted, you got the Queen of Wands, you got the Emperor, this is fire energy. And then you have the Ace of Cups, you have the Ace of Cups. And then you have the 8 of Wands, and you have the Knight of Wands here. And they're both about quick moving energy, messages. In some cases, it could also be a delay. In some cases, the 8 of Wands is about Cupid's arrows, things of that nature. And so for a lot of you, you're going to be realizing, like, I feel like you're going to get the message. You're going to get the message that you need to love yourself. That's what's going to be illuminated. And for some of you too, that message could come through your father, uncle, brother. Fuck, it could even be your son, not for nothing. It could be a best friend. Somebody that you just hold in high regard. But either way, if it doesn't come through them, the universe is about to let you know, listen, boo, you gotta love yourself. And stop living in a fantasy world thinking that someone else is going to give it to you when you can be giving it to yourself. You can attain the 10 of Pentacles, but you have to stop working from this space and come from this space, essentially. The Queen of Swords she's bitter and she's depressed and she's cold, and it's because she's been through a lot of shit, and instead of her letting it go, she holds on to it. And so a lot of you are going to be learning, I need to let this shit go and stop crying over spilled milk and being so fucking stubborn, and just let this shit go so I can heal and get what it is that I want, which is love and a family. Your next card placement is what's being eclipsed out, and you have the Four of Pentacles. So whatever it is that you've been holding on to, you're about to let it go. I don't think it's going to be easy for a lot of you, but it's going to be, either way, it's going to be done though, because you know that it's going to serve your higher purpose. 2 cards, not 1. I have 2 cards to clarify what's being eclipsed out for Aquarius. Funny. Ooh, I don't like y'all. Can I have 2 cards to clarify what's being eclipsed out for Aquarius? Two cards to clarify what's being eclipsed out for Aquarius. Seeing the truth. 1 more card, please. Ace of Swords is first, and the 4 of Cups is next, and it is reversed. Bottom of the deck, you have the 7 of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, you have been, you're gonna realize that you've been wasting your time holding on to something that doesn't serve you anymore. Meanwhile, they've already moved on, and you still sitting there like, but I'm mad. But I don't like this, but this ain't right, and did it all. I mean, not for nothing, Aquarius, some of you, this could be external energy, so this could be someone else that you know who's going through this, or it could be a significant other who's going through this, like some kind of past transgression that you did against them, and they like, but you did this, and this 3 years ago, and I can't forgive you, and you like, you fucking serious? You still holding on to that shit? Or with the 4 of Pentacles, it could have been 4 years ago, not for nothing. Fuck, now, shit. You have 2 4s here. You got the 4 of Pentacles and then the 4 of Cups. So, that's definitely about stability. For some of you, it could have been about money. It could be about money. It could be about employment. It could be about the home. But either way, somebody is or was like, it feels like a disappointing energy. But either way, you're realizing, I gotta let that shit go. I'm not wasting any more energy on that. I'm not getting whatever I'm asking for, because how are you supposed to manifest and attract anything if you're coming from a space of lack? If you're coming from a place of lack, that is what you're going to manifest. We know that, right, guys? Okay. And so, in order for you to get what you want, you gotta come from a place of, oh, I already have it. It's already in the bag, boo. That's what I'm talking about. That right there. There. Now, your next card placement is what is hidden from you, and you have the 8 of Wands. That feels like some type of communication. Your cards are repeating themselves again. Feels like some type of communication. And it feels like whatever communication that's going to be illuminating that you need to be loving yourself. Like it feels like it's directly connected to what's being illuminated. This is what's being illuminated, and this is what's hidden. And I feel like it's one and the same. Like, once it's illuminated, you're gonna know, oh shit, I was supposed to be doing this the whole fucking time. Let's clarify it. It feels like what is hidden to y'all is the news or the realization that you need to be loving yourself or offering your cup elsewhere. I have 2 cards to clarify what is hidden from Aquarius. Too many cards. 2 cards to clarify what's hidden from Aquarius. 2 cards. One more card, please. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. The same way what's being illuminated could be told to you through a brother, father, uncle, grandfather, whatever. It's the same way what's hidden could be told to you by a sister, aunt, wife, mother, etc. So there's that. Also, your intuition. I feel like your intuition is very strong, but you have to listen to it. If you're not gonna listen, like, it doesn't matter how strong shit is. That's just the reality of the situation, y'all. Right? Right. Okay, so your clarifiers are, you have the Ten of Wands first, and then you have the Seven of Pentacles reverse and the Magician reverse. It's pretty much saying, you know, what's hidden from you is that you're carrying a burden that you are wasting your time on, and something that you shouldn't be working on it, and you're wasting your time because it's a burden. It's a struggle. You need to put the shit down. The reason why you can't see it, the Ten of Cups. Let's clarify that shit. Please clarify what keeps Aquarius from seeing what's hidden. Please clarify what prevents Aquarius from seeing what's hidden. Please clarify. Nah, you're not gonna do this to me. Holy shit. Bottom of the deck is the Empress card. I really feel like y'all are just, it's almost, where the fuck is the King of Swords reverse, man? Because it feels like you're lying to yourselves. The Page of Swords reverse. Like, it's just, you're not being honest with yourself. You're not standing in your truth. Like, you know what the truth is, but are you listening? Are you telling yourself on a daily what's really going on? Because if you are, what the fuck's this shit? Look. How does a Ten of Cups? This is what prevents you from seeing what's hidden. What's hidden is that you keep working on something that you need to put down. You can't see it because of the Ten of Cups. So are you telling yourself that you're happy? Is somebody else telling you that you're happy? Are there children involved? I mean, I get it. If there are children involved, I can understand. Doesn't mean I agree, but I can understand. Look at your fucking clarifiers. Five of Pentacles. Oh, the same one that was at the bottom of the deck. Although the bottom of the deck, the Five of Pentacles was reversed. And then you have the Five of Cups. Again, y'all? No and no. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about that shit. Okay. Now, okay, so for some of you, it's like you can't see what's happening because, or not necessarily what's happening, but you can't see that you need to walk away because you're regretting the fact that you had kids with them in the first place, and you probably don't want to leave them left out in the cold. For others of you, you can't see it because you're trying to have kids. Some of you may be having a problem with fertility, and you know you're feeling fucked up. Like, damn, we planned on having all these kids, and we just keep coming up with nothing. Or for some of you, you could be having miscarriages. And that is what prevents you from seeing what's really going on. It's like the dream. Remember, the Seven of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. It's the dream of what you want and how you only want it with this one person. But the universe is like, but you can get it elsewhere. You gotta open your eyes, though. There's that part, right? Right. Underneath the Empress reverse, you have the Lovers, because there has to be a decision made on if you're going to stay, or not necessarily stay or go, but like, how long are you willing to wait? This is not even you waiting, though, not for nothing. With the Three of Wands being reversed, this is more about, when am I going to stop waiting? That's really what it's about. Like, because when it's been reversed, the Three of Wands is, I'm no longer waiting for this shit. As a matter of fact, I'm ignoring it. I stopped even looking. I don't know what you're talking about. What's happening? I don't know. Your next card is the Queen. See, look, it's not like you don't know. You're ignoring it. The Queen of Swords is reversed because you know that you need to cut him out, but it hurts. It hurts you. It hurts you bad, y'all. Hurts, and not for nothing again, Aquarius. These energies could also be reversed, and you could be on the receiving end of this shit. Especially again with this, the Page of Cups. It makes me feel like it's a kid, or a kid that wants to come, or a kid that you want to come, but it's not working. So how long are you gonna lie to yourself? And this Tower card really makes me feel like there was either an abortion, a miscarriage, or some type of epiphany that shit, I really should stop pursuing this shit. For others of you too, I really feel like somebody may have left you out in the cold, and you like, well, damn, but what about our Ten of Cups? Like, how we had a dream, we had a plan, and you just gonna go all the way to the left? Your next card placement is the purpose of the eclipse, and you have the Page of Pentacles. That really makes me feel like you should start thinking and planning ahead. Like, you need to start doing other things. What you're attempting to do now, it's not gonna work for too much longer, y'all. So you need to start thinking and planning ahead for the long term, not the short term. Your next card placement after that is, how will you expand, grow, and or learn as a result of the eclipse? You have the Page of Wands. That makes me feel like you should not be moving too fucking fast. Let's clarify it. Please clarify how Aquarius will expand, grow, and or learn as a result of the full moon partial lunar eclipse. One more card. Bottom of the deck is Three of Wands reversed. God damn, that's been a theme throughout the entire spread, y'all. It clarifies that the Knight of Swords reversed and the Ace of Pentacles reversed. That's another card that came out already, didn't it? Oh, I think it may have been at the bottom of the deck. But either way, first of all, let's point out that we have two pages right next to each other. So that's a lot of immature, young energy that you need to allow it to mature. And I feel like with this card being in the how will you expand, grow, and or learn as a result of the eclipse, with it being in that placement, I feel like for a lot of you, it's like what I said, like you're moving too quickly, thinking too quickly, acting too quickly, and because of that, the plan that you initially have, it never really gets a chance to take root, because the plan, like not necessarily the planning part, but the laying down, like you're planning it, but when it goes like from the planning stage to, okay, it's the thinking, the planning, the seed, etc. So you're thinking about it, but when it comes to like planning it out and sketching your step-by-step plans and shit, like you're not doing that. And so because of it, you fucking shit up. You're fucking it up. Whereas this ace has so much promise. But if you don't think it all the way through, and you act before you think everything through, you're going to fuck it up. And that, my dear Aquarians, male and female, is the fucking lesson. That's how you're going to learn. Because with the Three of Pentacles, with the Three of Wands reverse, it's like you're realizing, shit, this ain't going to work. Fuck, man, I wasted my time standing here waiting for these ships, and bitches never coming. And then I feel like that's another thing y'all doing, like you're naysaying shit too much. Like you shoot the shit out of the sky before it even gets a chance to really take off. Have some faith, bro. Sis, have some faith. Have some fucking faith. Listen to your intuition because it's right. Stop overanalyzing shit and picking. Start over. There's nothing wrong with a clean slate. And allow friends to help. They will help you think clearly too. Not only will they help you think clearly, I feel like they will also help you strategize everything. So and for some of you too, like you have a big problem with procrastination. And your friends will help you stay on track, especially siblings, for those of you who have siblings who are also your friends. Your next card placement is the environment. After the eclipse, you have the Six of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the Six of Swords. And that's because you're going to be moving forward. You're going to be moving on from something. And it feels like... it feels like when you do the clarity that you have it's great. It's good shit, y'all. It's good fucking shit. But again, you have to think it through, plan it all the way through, and don't be trying to cut corners. Don't do that. Don't do it. Don't fucking do it. Please clarify the environment after the eclipse for Aquarius. Please clarify the environment after the eclipse. I have one more card to clarify the environment after the eclipse. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Swords. Clarifiers, you have the Two of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. So for some of you, a cycle is going to change in the relationship. And not for nothing, they're making me look at this part, which I forgot what the name of that shit is, but for some of you, you may be able to heal the relationship, especially if you can get rid of the third party. Excuse me. For others of you, you got to remember that what you're doing, like what you're putting out, you're gonna fucking get it back. And so if you're doing shit like this, I said I felt this energy. If you're doing shit like this to achieve this, what you're gonna get is this. That's just what it is, y'all. And then you're gonna have the Justice card reversed because you're like, but it's not fair. But Justice says it is fair, motherfucker. Because that's what you put out there. So what the fuck you think you're gonna get back? Roses? Don't work like that. Not at fucking all. Let me break down these cards for you real quick. You have the Five of Swords, which is doing whatever you can to get what the fuck you want. You're like, I don't care. As long as I get my victory, I don't give a shit. Also, too, I feel like there's a certain level of arguing that's still happening with that Five of Swords. And then you have the King of Cups reversed because you're manipulating. You or someone else. Somebody's manipulating the shit, though. And it's just to keep shit going. Just to keep shit going. And there's zero remorse. Yo, let me tell you something real quick. Tell you something real fucking quick. You got the King of Cups reversed and the King of Swords reversed. He's a manipulator and he's a liar. And he can be, he can also be very cruel and a little crazy. Just a little bit. Just a little smidgen. Just saying. And so when you have these two together, plus the Judgment card and the Five of Swords and the Two of Pentacles is just telling me that I'm just doing this to keep shit going. And then you got the Death card reversed. It's because nothing is changing. And I will do whatever I can I will do and tell you whatever I can to get what I want. The Judgment card is showing that, yeah, I'm going to tell you some things, but a lot of that shit is going to be half-truths. A lot of it. Especially with these two here. And this card, they like, listen, I'm just trying to get what I want. I don't really give a shit about how you feel or anything like that. Did I say I did? Oh, my bad, that was a lie. And then you have the Six of Swords again because you're realizing that you're not getting what you want and you need to pursue this ace and not this bullshit. So for some of you with this two of cups and this wheel of fortune, I really feel like for a lot of you, this is going to be you loving yourself, your inner you, or the new you, because who doesn't change after a relationship? Like, you're probably going to decide to get to know you better again, and that's where the blessings come in. Just saying, y'all, y'all got 18,000 storylines with this shit. Your last card placement is the most likely outcome as a result of the eclipse. You have the Emperor reversed. You've been coming up pretty solid. I mean, outside of this person who weakens the shit out of you, Aquarius, I really feel like this really feels more like the other person. It doesn't really feel like you. And I feel like they're going to be angry once they realize, oh, you leaving for real? Oh, you staying, but you cut me off emotionally for real? Like, you can't pull a me on me? What you think? I control this shit. Oh, you think so? Oh, you don't like me loving myself? Okay. Can I have 3 cards to clarify the most likely outcome for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars as a result of the full moon, partial lunar eclipse in Capricorn? Have 2 more cards, please. 2 more cards. 2 more cards to clarify myself. But whoosh, somebody is hot, somebody is mad as hell. Mad, fucking mad. They are mad, Aquarius. They are fucking mad. And with this King of Wands being reversed, they know, I mean, not they know. The King of Wands reversed is a cheater. They can also be really fucking mean. And a bully, and they take their anger out on everyone they love or the people who are closest to them. They are their own. That's their personal punching bag. Oh, let me go. I'm going home to beat up on my wife because fuck that. This boss is an asshole. I'm gonna go smack her around. Really? That's what we doing? Okay. Or I'm gonna yell at my kid because my wife just pissed me off. Or I'm gonna go yell at my kid because my husband's a dick. Yeah, right. That's this energy. That's what this energy is about. Now, your clarifiers, there were quite a few of them that came out. You have the Moon card. You have the Ace of Wands reversed. The 5 of Swords. And the Sun. What's that, y'all? Yo, these cards are funny as fuck. This is an eclipse. The Sun and the Moon. Not only that, this is some big ass enlightenment. And I just heard download for some of you. I remember seeing something in the spread that said something about your intuition. And here it is right here. The download and the clarity that you're going to receive as a result of this eclipse is going to free you from this situation, y'all. Period. So yeah, when I said at the bottom of the deck you had the 5 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups, you are regretting letting someone back in, but it doesn't feel like it's going to be for long. And not for nothing, for some of you probably let them back in during this Mercury retrograde, so you had to know that shit was going to be short-lived just based off that. Just saying. Now, this 5 of Swords has come out again, too. And I also need to point out that these 3 cards, this doesn't feel like you, Aquarius. This feels like them. Just saying. Now, for those of you Aquarians who are being pieces of shit, that's definitely you. And this would be your significant other. But at the end of the day, y'all, the amount of clarity that is going to be coming through and the information that you're going to get it's going to free you. And for some of you, you could also have a Scorpio moon. Because I just looked at the Scorpion at the bottom of the card. And the drops is like you waiting for the information to come. I kind of feel like some of you know that something is coming, and you're just waiting. You're just waiting. Underneath the King of Wands reversed is the Page of Cups. I'm waiting for this new love to come in, and for some of you, you just look. The Page of Cups is normally Pisces, and not for nothing. Like, this is her. Essentially, she's looking at herself, and I feel like for a lot of you, this is what you're waiting on, to be reborn again, for lack of a better term, so that you can love again and look at the world from a different angle, but also with more experience. Like, you're gonna have more experience, but you're still gonna have the innocence of this page. Especially if you cut off communication, you're gonna be doing some healing, rebuilding your strength, avoiding the bullshit. Some of you can't help but spy on them, but I still feel like you're gonna be moving forward, and then guarding yourself after you do so, and shouting it from the rooftops that I'm no longer involved in this three-party situation or this crumbling ass tower, because it wasn't working. Now I need to be by myself. I heard retreat, respite. Yeah, I need to rest because this is bullshit. That's what I'm feeling. Wow, Aquarius. Wow, wow, fucking wow, wow, wow. So, for a lot of you, like, it's just like what I said at the very, very beginning of the spread. You are going to be pursuing your own happiness. The pursuit of happiness is what I keep hearing. And that's probably what I'm going to put in as your note for this video. The pursuit of genuine happiness. Because I feel like y'all haven't been happy for a long time. They don't... No? You sure? 3 advice cards. Let's get it real quick. Let's get it. Can I have 3 cards? 3 advice cards for Aquarius pertaining to the full moon partial lunar eclipse. We'll go God. We'll go goddamn. Now one more card for Aquarius, please. One more card. Let's turn the cards. One more card for Aquarius. Take that one. Alright, here's your first card. Chlorite Phantom Quartz. And it says, do you recognize the personifications of nature that plants and animals may reveal human qualities such as the ability to converse? Do you communicate easily with them? Cultivate a deeper relationship with all non-human life. All life forms can provide us with wisdom. They have spirits and... Sorry, my daughter called me. All life forms can provide us with wisdom. They have spirits and lessons to share. Everything is connected. I think that was for those of you who have a dog or a pet in common with your significant other or whomever. Okay, your next one is Red Goldstone. That's pretty. Now it says, are you in touch with your magnificence? Have you been living your life to full splendor? Find ways to bring more joy into your life. Become aware of the source of emotional challenges or perceived blocks so you can release them. Get in touch with your inner radiance and shine your light brightly. Oh, the Sun card. Serpentine is the last card. And it says, are you drawn to empower people on their spiritual path? Do you find comfort in circles of men and women who are aligned with higher paths? Spend time empowering yourself. Be ready to learn and grow alongside others of like-mindedness. Be available to feed and clothe those who need help walking this earthly path. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Aquarius. Go forth, goddammit. Love yourself, heal yourself, mingle with like-minded people. Rock out, y'all. We're done. I hope this helped. I hope it resonated. If it did, please leave me a comment below. thumbs up the video, all that good shit. We'll talk again real soon now, you hear? I'm going to try to go live sometime this week. I was trying to go today, but it was too fucking hot. So, be on the lookout for that. Now, thank you for listening, sharing, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Don't forget, all my information will be below in the description box if you want to hit the sister up for a personal session. And that's pretty much that. Don't forget to tell a friend, 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 tell a friend. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend.